What's up guys? Today I'm going to be talking about a new video light from Phot-R. Let's check it out. Today we're going to be checking out a new video light from Phot-R. It's the Veo100 LED. Now the light itself is about the same size as a normal studio strobe. It's daylight temperature balanced for 56,000 Kelvin. It has a life of about 50,000 hours. Inside the box you're going to find the strobe itself, the power cord, a diffuser dish, and an instruction manual. Now I've been using the light for the last week or so, and I found it to be a very useful light to have around. If you have any of the Bowen's S-type mount modifiers, you can fit it straight onto the unit. It also has a little umbrella bracket underneath. Now the operation couldn't be simpler. You literally just mount it to a light stand, flick on the switch, and there you go. The layout is very simplistic. It literally has two buttons. One is the on-off button, and the other is a central dial. There is a remote sold separately. Unfortunately, I don't have one right now, so I can't do it as part of my test. It works in the 2.5 GHz range. The wireless settings on this light seem pretty simplistic. If you're used to speed guns, you'll be used to the group and channel settings. This basically has the same setup. If you're using multiple lights, you can group them together and then set each one to a separate channel. Therefore, you can individually control them without having to go back up to the unit. One of the many benefits of having an LED light is the fact it's a cool light. When you're standing underneath lights, it can be incredibly daunting and the heat can actually make you sweat. Now I'm using the light right now for this video, but I'll give you a closer look in a second. Its light is bright, consistent, and beautifully color balanced. Now I'm going to quickly take you around the light itself. From the back you have a very simple layout. You have the AC power supply, the power button, and a center dial. This dial is pretty noise free and can be rotated left and right. The center dial controls the power until you click it in. One click will get you into the P settings. Now the P represents the groups, and this runs from 0 to 9. Clicking the button twice will bring up the C group. Now the C is the channels, also running from 0 to 9. Between these two numbers you can make sure that the wireless remote doesn't interfere with any other light. I recommend setting each of your lights to the same group, but changing each light to a different channel. This way you'll be able to use the remote to control the power on each individual light. Unfortunately, I don't have the remote with me right now, so I can't actually take you through the process myself. Moving to the side, you have the Phot-R logo, the unit's name. Up on the top left, you have the release switch for any of your modifiers. On the bottom, you'll have the clamp that attaches it to a light stand. Underneath, you have the umbrella bracket. So if you have any umbrella style modifiers, you can use that here. On the front, you just have the LED light. And then on the top, you have the receiver for the wireless remote. I think this light is more geared towards videographers and vloggers. It's a simple light source to set up. You can easily control it with a remote. Now it can be used a lot for photographers as well. Now one of the benefits of having a constant light is the fact it will keep the pupils dilated. This allows you to get beautiful shots of people's eyes. Now right now the unit is set to about 4. It's about 1 meter to camera right, going through a double diffusion of the 95cm Octabox from Phot-R. If you want to check that out, you can click the eye above me. This is the unit currently set to 1. Now this is the lowest setting, and this is about 10% of the total power of the unit. Now this is the unit at full power. This is at 6. It's clearly too bright for this scene. The unit does have a slight hum, but I think it's too low to actually be picked up by most microphones. Now when you boot up the unit, it will remind you of what group and channel the wireless features are set to, and it would also remember the last power setting you had. The power settings range from 1 up to 6. 1 represents 10% of the unit's power, and the 6 represents 100% of the power. The item itself is pretty simple. The layout of the buttons is intuitive and simple to understand. The wireless feature is simple and very unintimidating. Please leave your comments down below. If you want to see more of my work, you can check out my website or my Instagram. Thank you so much for watching this video. I just want to say a big thank you to Phot-R for sponsoring today's episode. Phot-R are a UK-based photography accessory company. They sell light modifiers, tripods, stands, backdrops, and many other more. Both myself and Phot-R are going to be at the Birmingham NEC for the upcoming photography show. Feel free to pop by and say hello if you find yourself in that area. Now all the products used in this video will be linked in the description. These are affiliated links, so if you do use them, it does massively help the channel out. Now feel free to subscribe and check out one of my last videos. Thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.